The U.S. president announces the location for the meeting with the Russian counterpart.
Hamas agreed to release hostages, while Israel prepares for new attacks on Gaza.
Nguyen announces decisions regarding organizational structure and personnel.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Ha Zhang, your host. On February the 12th, U.S. President Donald Trump announced that he will have his first meeting with Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin in Saudi Arabia.
The statement was made after a phone call between the two U.S. and Russian leaders, with President Trump seeking to push for an end to the conflict between Russia and Ukraine through a 1.5-hour conversation. On social media platform Truth Social, Trump mentioned that both sides had agreed to immediately begin peace talks on Ukraine. He described the phone call as highly productive, and both leaders also agreed to meet in person to break the ice in bilateral relations following the outbreak of the Russia-Ukraine conflict in 2022. Meanwhile, Russian officials believe that a breakthrough in U.S.-Russia relations is still far off, as the relationship has been damaged for too long. In related news, on February 12, Russian Deputy Chairman of the Security Council Dmitry Medvedev rejected Kyiv's proposal to exchange Russian-controlled territories for Ukrainian areas controlled by Moscow, calling the suggestion meaningless.
Hamas has signaled positively that the group will release hostages as committed on February the 15th. Meanwhile, preparations for resuming the military campaign against the Gaza Strip are still being urgently carried out in Israel. According to regional sources, an Egyptian official familiar with the matter confirmed that the parties are very close to an agreement and that any remaining obstacles are likely to be resolved before February 15th. In line with the ceasefire agreement currently in effect, progress has been made after Israel committed to providing additional tents, shelters, and heavy equipment to the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu plans to visit the southern command of the Israel Defense Forces to assess the military options for Gaza if Hamas fails to release the hostages by the end of this week. Over the past 3 weeks, both sides have successfully exchanged hostages and prisoners in 5 rounds. However, both sides have repeatedly accused each other of violating the agreement, and the U.S. government issued a statement expressing its desire to take control of Gaza, further escalating tensions and delaying negotiations on the second phase of the agreement. This morning, the Standing Committee of the Nghệ An Provincial Party Committee held a meeting to announce decisions regarding the organizational structure and personnel of the party committees and agencies under the Provincial Party Committee.
At the meeting, the Provincial Party Committee's Organization Department announced decisions made by the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee regarding the dissolution of party delegations and party working groups established by the Provincial Party Committee. The meeting also announced the decision to establish the Party Committee of Provincial Party Agencies, the Party Committee of the Provincial People's Committee for the 2020 to 2025 term under the Provincial Party Committee, the decision to merge the Provincial Party Committee's Department of Propaganda and the Department of Mass Mobilization into the Department of Propaganda and Mass Mobilization, as well as decisions to appoint the Executive Committee, Standing Committee, Secretary, and Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee for Provincial Party Agencies and the Party Committee of the Provincial People's Committee. Additionally, the appointments of the head and deputy heads of the Provincial Party Committee's Department of Propaganda and Mass Mobilization were announced. Provincial Party Secretary Nguyen Duc Trung expressed confidence that the provincial organizational structure, after being restructured, will be more streamlined, powerful, and operate with higher efficiency, effectiveness, and productivity, in line with the goals and plans set out.
Coming up next are some updated news. In the 2025 military recruitment drive, Nghệ An has 3,200 citizens selected for military and police service. Among them, nearly 1,000 citizens voluntarily applied to join the military, Many of these young people have university and college degrees, along with good intelligence, health, political qualities, and ethics, according to the assessment of the Military Service Council at the district level. This year's recruitment has ensured both quantity and quality. The youth from Negin, a homeland with a rich tradition of patriotism and revolution, may come from diverse backgrounds, but they all share a strong desire to step forward, dedicate their youth, and are ready to enlist to build and defend the fatherland.
According to statistics, up to now, around 20 provinces and cities across the country have officially announced the third subject for the 2025-2026 public high school entrance exam. The third subject will be a foreign language, which includes one of the following languages: English, French, Russian, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Previously, on December 30, 2024, the Ministry of Education and Training issued the regulations on middle school and high school enrollment along with Circular 30, which will take effect on February 14, 2025. This circular specifies that the entrance exam for 10th grade will consist of 3 subjects: mathematics, literature, and a third subject or test chosen by the local Department of Education and Training.
This morning, on the 16th day of the first lunar month, the National Historical and Cultural Relic Management Board of Kon Temple organized a procession to process the 4 Holy Mothers from Kon Temple to Kinman Pagoda. Queen Phuong Ward. This is a sacred temple, regarded as the most important in Negin, built during the Tran dynasty. In 1993, the temple was recognized as a National Historical and Cultural Relic, and in 2017, the Kon Temple Festival was recognized as a National Intangible Cultural Heritage. The procession of the 4 Mother Goddesses is an event within the Kon Temple Festival, which takes place over 3 days from the 19th to the 21st of the first lunar month each year. It includes unique ritual ceremonies and a festive part with many lively activities, characteristic of the coastal region, attracting a large number of visitors from all over.
At the present, fresh flowers, chocolates, and gifts for Valentine's Day on February the 14th have flooded the streets of Vinh City. Compared to previous years, the range of products available for this special occasion is much more diverse.
Valentine's Day is a special occasion for lovers to express their love and exchanging meaningful gifts. Recognizing this demand, supermarkets, cosmetic stores, gift shops, and souvenir stores throughout Vinh City have launched a wide variety of Valentine's gifts, offering diverse types and designs to cater to consumer needs.
Aside from traditional products like flowers and chocolates, this year we have added many trendy gifts to meet our customers' preferences.
Every Valentine's Day, I buy my wife a gift. Sometimes roses or chocolates. This year, I chose cosmetics to surprise her and make her happy.
For Valentine's Day, I chose a set of flowers, a stuffed animal, and chocolates for my wife. I usually buy gifts from supermarkets and large stores to ensure the quality.
The fresh flower market is also bustling during this time, with familiar flowers like roses, tulips, and preserved flowers. The prices of flowers have risen significantly compared to last year, but the supply remains abundant. Roses from Da Lat range from 20,000 to 40,000 Vietnamese dongs per stem, while imported roses cost between 80,000 and 120,000 Vietnamese dongs per stem, depending on their origin and size. Most of the products are pre-designed, but we also make custom arrangements based on customer requests, such as heart-shaped designs or flower boxes. The price for standard products ranges from 500,000 to 700,000 Vietnamese dongs, while high-end options can be priced from 2 to 5 million Vietnamese dongs.
This year, unlike in previous years when I received flowers from my partner, I bought flowers to surprise him. I wish my partner a year filled with joy and happiness.
Valentine's Day is meaningful not only for young couples but also for married couples. Regardless of the value, uniqueness, or simplicity of the gifts, what matters most is the sincere love between two people, nurturing a lasting and happy relationship.
It's the end of today's news. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.